Hey everyone, how's it going? Happy Monday morning if you're over here on this side of the planet. Happy Sunday night if you are on the other side of the planet. Happy everything in between if you're somewhere in between. Wow, I've had so many people email me and message me and stuff going, why haven't you investigated all of these side characters? The side characters in this thing. And like that means like Trisha from Websleuths, and like we've done a little bit of reaction to Megan, and I don't even want to say that the name of that Joe guy. I'm really not interested in him. But I mean, I suppose we kind of could at some point. But yeah, we've really kind of ignored these people. But one thing that we did ignore was Grayson's appearance on Websleuths. Now, at the time, we were a bit distracted with the 9 Hour Live, and then like I was chatting with Christina later, and I was looking through all of the information that was coming through. I was looking at the documents. Forgive me, guys. I was focused on the evidence, not all the blah blah, not all the blah blah. So for me, these people were all just sideshow, and it didn't even really register with me like who Grayson was in all this at the time. And I came back to it later, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's that little gremlin that Dali was talking about in Arizona. Now, Dali's never seen this. So this is going to be like a cold react for him. Yeah. Trish from Websleuths, I've seen her a little bit around the place over the years. I've only ever watched one of her streams when it was about a month or two after Sebastian Rogers went missing, and the Proudfoot guy, the stepfather, he just jumped on stream, and like it was like, what's this dude actually doing going on someone's live stream? And I remember her cats just went crazy in the middle of it. I was like, this is so random. The Sebastian Rogers thing was a shit show. And it's sad to me what a shit show that was. And I think it still is to this day. I think there's still true crimers who are going on about that and not talking about Sebastian, talking about all of the other things to do with it and having a go at each other. And it's just, yeah, it's a shit show. So anyway, Grayson was one bit of critter on Websleuths. Oh, I know. But I had a bit of a look back at it in the last day or two, and I'm like, it hits so different now. Grayson on Websleuths, 2 days after the 9 Hour Live, hits so different now. And guys, I see a lot of you people who are in my chat now were in her chat then with some different opinions. And I don't want to make you feel bad, but I recognize some names. I recognize some of your names. You guys were in that chat. Yeah. And that's okay. Like, the evidence hadn't come out yet. So that's all right. It's fine. Like, people have been convinced by the evidence. That's normal and fine. But yeah, a lot of people who are now like converted, ex HTC, ex supporters of Lauren, ex believers in the whole stalker narrative were there in that chat that day, and they were believing everything that Grayson was saying, everything that Lauren had said. They had no reason not to yet. So yeah, guys, if you were there in that chat that day and you want to put your hand up now, go ahead, go say, put a 1 in chat. It's cool. It's cool, no judgment. And yeah, that's fine. You wanted to see her crap. Guys, You were there. You weren't there. You've never seen this. Shut up. You've never seen this. You were there, blue fella blah. That crazy person in chat, were you there? Screw you. I love you, blue flower blah. Rhinestone, you were there? Really? I was in her 9 hour. I'm not sure if I was on Websleuths, but I used to watch it. Fair enough. Fair enough. 3. Jim Cox is 3. Jim was nowhere. Jim was over in Sean's chat. Grayson has scared me more and more as time's gone on. And this is why I kind of ignored her at the time. I was like, she just works for Lauren. Of course she believes everything she says. I dismissed her. No, do it again. So like we see the whole face. Okay. Yeah, I dismissed her. I didn't think she was a big player in this. But since I've reconsidered, and like I've seen all the body cams and stuff, and then we like when I did that stream called Was It Graybae? Wait, was it Graybae? And we went back and looked at all the things that could have been her. I really think that she's a bigger part of this. Like she was there when this all started, and things seem to really change when this all started. That said, though, Lauren was really manipulative, and she was in group chats as a anonymous being before Graybae. So she's not like the catalyst of Lauren being a psycho. But Graybae's a psycho. She's Graybae. That's from Classic Overthinker, by the way. Is Classic in chat? Oh, there's a lot of ones. Oh, there's a lot of ones. Hey, John Smith. HTC, not even wise. Hey, Johnny on the spot. You're with me. You're with me and Janice and Felicia. We're making a team. People who never liked them. Dali's always late to the show. No, he's actually always here early. I come into the studio and he's already here.
I know. I'm waiting.
He's always waiting. Yeah. I just want to say, ignore my pinned comment. I was under the influence of a narcissist. Oh, there's a pinned comment? See, it's all good. No judgment today, guys. No judgment. It's cool. It was a long time ago. It's all forgiven. Hey, ATS News. I love your channel, ATS News. Mods, guys, do you want to put a ATS News as link in chat? You do great work, ATS News. Grayson is unwell, in my humble opinion. Well, she likes to tell people she's unwell. She sort of goes around telling people she's like not feeling the best and
only mentally.
That kind of thing. Mentally, yeah. Which live are we talking about? Oh, we'll see in a minute. The one when she was on Websleuths, 2 days after the 9 hour live. Now, guys, I also want to talk about Trisha from Websleuths. So not just Grayson, but Trisha, because I'm sus on this woman. And again, I've kind of ignored her. Well, I have ignored her up until now. But I do want to talk about her because I think she might be like a problematic true crimer. And I know there's a lot of problematic true crimers out there, but I think she might be one. People who know more about her, tell me, like stick up for her if you want. Tell me if I'm wrong. But I'm getting the sense she might be problematic. So let's have a bit of a look. Let's have a look. It's time we talked about Websleuths. I think it's time we talked. I think she doesn't do her own research and believes anything. Well, that would be fairly common. That would be fairly common. Trisha reminds me of the cat lady on The Simpsons. Loving cats is no big deal. I mean, I'm not going to hate on her for that. I love cats. Dali loves cats.
No, I hate them.
So September 2025, Lauren and Trisha from Websleuths at CrimeCon. Yes, if you want that hideous t-shirt, you can buy it in the Websleuths merch store.
Wait, is that Grayson's mom?
Actually, since you say, they're a similar height. They've got like similar features, kind of bobblehead look, like no
Maybe
neck.
a little taller, but very similar features. Yeah, like I was only half joking there.
Wow. Maybe. Wow. Okay, now I have a real problem with this t-shirt. Not just because I'm a graphic designer and I find it offensive in that way, but now I believe Trisha has like this long-standing beef with the parents of Jean-Benet Ramsey. Am I like, correct me if I'm wrong? Correct me if I'm wrong, but she believes that the parents are responsible for the death of Jean-Benet Ramsey. Am I wrong, guys? Please help me out. Please help me out. She thinks that the parents did it. Waiting for chat. I'm yes, 100%.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, thank you. Right. Now, okay. So this t-shirt is a reference to, and this is DB said this on X. Here's the explanation of bizarre reasoning behind the creation of this abomination of a design. DB says, new segment, crimes of merch, web sleuths. Send me really bad true crime merch. The cues have it, which is a reference to Patsy Ramsey writing her cues like the ransom letter. What the is what? She made a t-shirt out of that? What? And she wore it to CrimeCon and John Ramsey was there.
Wow.
Like what kind of fucking bad taste is that shit? She recorded him when she shouldn't have? What, she recorded John Ramsey? It's a goddamn dumb shirt, but it's fucking offensive, is what it is. It's oddly placed on her chest.
Yeah, I was gonna say it kind of highlights her. Well, where her nipples should be. Let's just say that.
What they should be, what they're not. Yeah. But that's fine. Okay. But I look, I just find that really sick to have a t-shirt that references the ransom letter that was the ransom letter from when your little girl was murdered, and to wear that in front of the father at an event which is supposed to be victim first, like honoring victims. And I fine if she has a different theory, she can have a different theory, but to prance around with that, I find that fucking gross. I think, yes, that is very, very distasteful. Very distasteful. You thought it was 2 number 8s? Yeah, well, yeah. And it says the cues have it. And it says Patsy Ramsey and ransom note underneath. Patsy Ramsey on the left, ransom note. Under the left titty or the right titty, Patsy Ramsey, ransom note. I thought she was just letting us know she's 88. No. You thought they were hand-drawn handcuffs?
Ooh, kinky.
See, this, like, as a designer, I'm like, fair. You do a little bit of market testing. You check whether or not it reads the way you intend it to read.
Yeah.
This is what people don't even get what you mean, man. People aren't even understanding what the message is.
Maybe she just wants people to look at her tits.
Ugh. It's gross. Hey, Christine. It's gross. I think she thinks it was an accident involving the son, and what, they covered it up with this ransom note. I don't really care what she thinks it is. You don't get around like that in front of the father. I just, ugh. Yucky. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So there's been a few things like that about this woman that have made me feel like,
I think she's lovely.
you think she's lovely? You do give people the benefit of the doubt.
I do.
You do. Anywho, I feel like there's more to find out about the lovely Trisha. I don't know how to spell her name, sorry, and her channel. But for now, let's talk about this. So Graybae appears on Websleuths as part of the post 9 Hour Snortfest publicity tour, and that was on October 17th, 2025. And that was 2 days after the 9 Hour Live. Now, note this, 50,000 views this thing's gotten. Shit. She's done a right out of that. Crap. Okay. And also, it seems that Miss Trisha has something going with Othram Labs, right? So Othram Labs is the laboratory that is responsible for backtracing the DNA that found Brian Koberger. And apparently, I think they're also the ones that found the Golden State Killer. IgG is very controversial in that it finds people who, like, it backtraces DNA and it finds it via public databases. When I say public databases, like 23andMe and Ancestry.com. So you put your DNA in there and you think that it's just being used for your purpose, for you to find your family tree. But then what you don't realize is that it can also be used by these labs to track down people who are like wanted. And you might not have agreed to that. So I have a bit of an issue with this, and I can talk about this on another stream. I don't really want to go here right now, but it's controversial. So she is promoting this and she is contributing, she's asking people to contribute monthly, so to actually sign up to a subscription for this. Cool. Yeah, that's 100% correct. Yes. Websleuths and Othram have a lifetime binding contract. What? Okay. Yes, they helped in the human arrest. Yes. Look, I mean, it sounds all great to find murderers with it, but they also have access to your DNA, and not even just your DNA. They can find you even if you haven't put your DNA into these databases. If someone that's like your uncle or your great uncle has put their DNA into it, they can find you. And there might not be any, it might not just be finding you, it might be finding out other medical information about you. So it's a real gray area legally. And it's a little bit of a concern. It hasn't been quite worked out.
Nope.
So to just support it unconditionally because of the fact that murderers are being found, it sounds fine that the murderers are being found, but are you really happy about it? Not sure. So anyway, yeah, that element of IgG is relatively new. BK ruling paved the way for FBI to have access. Indeed. And if you remember what happened with that BK stuff, the FBI went through a back door to get to that information. They didn't just go through and use that information that people had said that they were happy to, like the terms and conditions that they'd signed off. They weren't fine with that. Actually, the public's rights had been violated, not Brian's rights, the public's rights. And I have a clip from Andrea about that. So we can talk about that another time. Let's move on. So let's have a look, guys. Let's get into reacting to this. Who's not monetized?
Oh, yeah, she isn't. She doesn't.
Who?
Websleuths. Apparently, it's what she says.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, that's news. Well, let's have a look. Let's go. maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Let's play it, guys. And no shade at people who are in chat, guys. No shade. No shade. If you see yourself in chat, all good. Get ready, Dali.
And right to my left is Othram Text Bug Nugget, the first, Othi for short. And this little guy is supposed to be a wiener dog, but he's more like a
Is his name Othram?
meatloaf. It's Scrappy Joe. Thank you for joining us tonight. And right here. Hey, everyone. Welcome to Websleuths YouTube Live. My name is Trisha Griffith. And right here to my left is Othram Text Bug Nugget, the first, Othi for short. And this little guy is supposed to be a wiener dog.
His name's Othi. Othram Tech Othi.
But he's more like a meatloaf. It's Scrappy Joe. Thank you for joining us tonight. And oh, by the way, I manage Websleuths.com, which is this really cool true crime discussion forum. We'll talk more about that a little bit later. Tonight's a very special live stream, and we'll have Stacy up here in just a moment. But as you know, Lauren Matthias has basically been through hell. She's the host in True Crime with her husband, Dr. John, and it was a 9-hour live stream that she did a couple of days ago. And
it was a 9-hour live stream she did a couple of days ago. That must mean that Christine is guilty. As I always say, Trisha's wrong. Hi, Dali and Hella. Hello, Sharon. Nice to see you. Thanks for the $5. See, this is all brand new to you, right, Dali?
Yeah, I know this video happened when it happened, but I never watched it.
Oh, this is going to be so much fun.
Challenge anyone to do a live stream that compelling. It was 9 hours, and you were the whole time paying attention. And it was about what happened to her and to her producer Grayson, about being bullied and stalked. These are the things that they felt they went through. And when you see the receipts that Lauren brings, you understand. You're like, yeah, I get it. I see what happened to you. And it was horrific. It was awful. It was terrible.
Egregious. Outrageous.
Just to give just a bare.
It was egregious and salacious. Outrageous. Receipts. Oh my God.
Bare bones outline, in case you don't know what's going on. They had a hearing set up to get a restraining order against this person, against a TikToker.
This person.
Get a restraining order to stop the TikToks, and there would be other things mentioned in the restraining order. But anyway, so they go to court, and they find out that law and crime has been granted.
Is she throwing a sock or something?
Go back.
Talks and there would be other things mentioned in the restraining order. But anyway, so they go to court, and they find out that law and crime get a restraining order to stop the TikToks, and there would be other things mentioned in the restraining order. But anyway, so they go to court, and they find out that law and crime has been granted access to live stream it. They were granted access to everything, including Lauren's family's history, information about her son, information about Dr. John. And she said, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. Now, it would be one thing if it was
I am not doing that. I am not doing that. Not Lauren Crime. I'm not doing that. This woman actually is buying the whole, it's not right for Lauren Crime to want in on this. What's wrong with her? Okay, people who believe the whole stalker story, even if you believe the whole stalker story, did you find the Lauren Crime thing to be a bit much? Did you find her part, the part where she said that she found it to be intrusive, that Lauren Crime wanted in on it? Surely you found that part to be like, what? What? So, okay, I don't know. Should I set up a poll? Maybe I should set up a poll. All right, maybe it's easier if I just set up a poll. So, I just find that part, even if you believe the rest of it, even if you're believing the rest of it, you must surely have been like, no. You do you do this for a living, woman. Like, this is actually, maybe you could set the poll up. Could you do that?
Yeah, just give me a second.
Cool. But we'll do that. All right. So yeah. So the question is, if you believed her story about the stalker, did you believe that law and crime shouldn't have been involved? Yes, no. Oops. Back to where I was.
Sorry, I'm doing it now.
Regular hearing about a restraining order. But Lauren said, I'm not going to do it if it's going to be live stream because I'm not going to put my family through that. It's not worth it. And again, I don't know. What was the point? Again, they have done restraining orders. Lots of creators have streamed public restraining orders, or when a case has been public that is about a restraining order. That happened in the Sebastian Rogers case, the 15-year-old boy that's missing.
Okay.
What-
So now
what did
referring to this question. Okay, sorry. The question is, let's leave out the compound question. So did you think that law and crime having access, the media access for law and crime, was appropriate or inappropriate? So appropriate one, inappropriate second option. So she's talking about the Sebastian Rogers case now, and she's saying that even though there was a stalking injunction there, but that case was already public, so that makes it okay. What?
Of creators have streamed public restraining orders, or when a case has been public that is about a restraining order.
Public restraining orders. So even though that's a restraining order, that's different because it was already public. I don't get it. Sorry, I don't get it. Like, Lauren's life is public. Like, she's a limited public figure. So public.
Happened in the Sebastian Rogers case, the 15-year-old boy that's missing. Sebastian's stepdad and mom got a restraining order. We're trying to get a restraining order from a YouTuber, and that was streamed live. Well, that you can kind of almost see, it's about a true crime case. This wasn't about any case. This was about Lauren feeling unsafe and feeling stalked. Anyway, when she found out that law and crime was granted this, I think, very unusual permission to go into the court and live stream this, where all of her information would be then public, she said, I'm not doing it. So instead, Lauren Matthias came on YouTube and did a 9-hour live stream, and she brought receipts.
They were going to live stream it.
It's a tale.
I don't think they were going to live stream it either. Like, we've said this before. Like, she's so full of herself if she thought they were going to live stream it. There was no background. Like, you don't just suddenly live stream something that no one knows anything about. Like, they just were sending a camera crew over, and they might not have even sent one.
No.
But they were just, it was a motion for media access. And in Utah, there's only ever audio by default. And so they wanted to have a camera there. They had to put a motion in. So they would have sent a camera crew over. So they had a record of it. That's it. It's not live streamed. You're narcissist.
That you cannot tell in just 5 minutes. But she wanted to show all of you, all of us, that she had the receipts, that she wasn't just making these wild claims out of nowhere, that she wasn't being overly dramatic. No, it was legit, and it was terrifying.
Oh, terrifying.
It looked terrifying to me. And I back her up 100%.
Oh, yeah, you do, right?
In fact, I want to read a statement from her. I'm going to grab it right now.
Oh, she's got a statement.
And
wait. And you are so right, Dawn. If Nate Eaton had been in a similar situation, Lauren would have been front and center in the courtroom. So true. Imagine.
That's probably because she would have been the stalker. So that's not a completely fair. I understand your point. It's just not completely fair equivalence.
That's actually true, Dali. Like, I wouldn't blame Nate for taking out a civil stalking injunction on Lauren. Imagine. Oh, and law and crime would definitely stream that. They wouldn't just send a camera crew around for that one. That would be live streamed. That'd get the numbers, baby. And hello, J Raiders. How's it going, guys?
No, thanks, Jay. Hope you guys are doing well.
Guys? Hey, Felicia in chat, my friend. How's it going, mate?
And like I told her today, I said, it's been, for me, 2 days of just straight people texting me and calling me and emailing me, all with support for Lauren and Grayson.
Oh,
I haven't had one person contact me and say, yeah, I don't think it was that big of a deal, or say anything even slightly negative.
I doubt it.
No one's contacted you and said anything negative at all in the last 2 days. No one.
How about now?
I would like to know now. And P.S., she's turned off comments on this.
Aw.
Look at that. Comments turned off.
I wonder why.
No one can contact her about this now. Also, does she have like an email address or anything that you can contact her on? Like, can people contact her?
She's got a forum and a website.
She does have a website, but I actually went to it and I like to check out if there's any place where it's possible to talk about this. It doesn't look like it.
No, I got her email.
Oh, you got her email?
Yep.
Ah.
I mean, I already had it, but I also found it on the website.
There's your answer. No supportive comments, only negative. And guys coming in, I said when we started, I've ignored this woman up till now, right? Dali's never seen this. This is like a cold react, right? And with Grayson's appearance on this, I kind of just, at the time, I didn't give Grayson much mind. Like, I was just like, she's just her producer. I'm sure she's like not that big of a player and all this. And I didn't realize until later Grayson's a big player in all this. And so we've been a bit busy doing other stuff. So we'd never done a reaction stream to this. And it hits so much different now. So it's about time. It's about time that we did this. We did this reaction stream.
The support has been overwhelming. And again, in this 9-hour chat, Lauren had 11,000 people in her chat. And then at the end of the 9 hours, at 5 o'clock Central AM, it was 8,000. 8,000. Oh my God, it was unbelievable. That's what type of live stream it was.
Wow.
And the information that Lauren offered was so compelling.
You've not seen it either? You really? Okay, it's bad.
Oh yeah.
Grayson gets really big mad.
Oh, poor
really mad, scary big mad. And we won't get through all this today, guys. This will probably be like at least 2 streams, maybe 3. But yeah, it gets bad.
And she showed from day one how this all step by step happened. It was what she was going to present in court, but she presented it to us without the all the private information that would have been made public. And she wrote me a letter that she wanted me to read to you all. Okay, so she didn't write it to me. She sent it to me, and it's for all of you. From Lauren, It says, "Thank you all so much for your support. I'm doing well. Never in my life did I imagine I'd be capable of a 9-hour live stream. But that night, it was equal parts necessity, adrenaline, and a mother's instinct to protect her family."
Oh, fuck off. It was a mother's instinct.
Hugs, Lauren.
Heart. I never thought I'd have it in me to do a 9-hour live stream. My God. Well, she did. It was in her. She got it out like a loogie.
After that all-nighter event and having to share something I never
went all night, chat.
My body finally needed a rest. These past few days, I've been spending quiet time with my mom, lying by her bedside as she continues her hospice journey. But I promise I'm okay. A special thank you to our hidden gem, Julie, who sent me the most beautiful flowers. My mom and I have both been enjoying them so much. And thank you to Bloom and Bramble, owned by Aunt Vicky, for creating such a thoughtful bouquet. Your kindness truly means...
Bloom, is that you, Bloom Flower Bar? Blue Flower Bar, is that you crazy person in chat? Bloom Flower Bar, was that you? Own up now. Did you send her flowers? Did you? Oh my god. Was it you?
It's okay.
Screw you, Bloom Flower Bar.
Yeah, her camera isn't very good. Like,
Was that you? Caught you. Why do you keep coming up in these streams? Oh, was it not you? Oh, it just would have been so funny if it was you.
I know. It was a victim's family member. Okay.
Busted? No. Leave Bloom alone. Sean should take pointers on how to go all night chat. Yeah.
Right.
Look, seriously, John, these people can stream really long time. We can't do it. Like, we can do like maybe 2 hours at a time. We don't have the stamina.
And then I'm spent.
He's spent. You can see him like dying when we get to about 1.5 hours.
I don't have the stamina.
He doesn't.
It's the world. To everyone who sent warm wishes, texts, and prayers, I feel your love. We just needed a few days to breathe, but we'll be back soon. Trisha, thank you for your friendship, your goodness. I'm gonna ball. And she goes on to say nice things about me. Why am I crying? Good Lord. You know, I picked the wrong time to quit doing drugs. I swear to God. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you. I want to show you the picture.
Did she just do an airplane reference?
Was she still reading Lauren's letter?
Picked the wrong time to quit doing drugs. I think she just did an airplane reference. You know how I picked the wrong week to quit drinking. I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines. You know airplane.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I think she did. That's actually kind of amusing, like witty, but it's the wrong week.
Yeah.
You're supposed to say it's the wrong week. I picked the wrong week. No, I picked the wrong time. But I think I might be the only person to ever pick up on that joke, Trisha.
I don't know if that's what she's trying to do.
It wasn't well delivered. Anyway, Joel 95 gifting 10.
Oh.
And Christina picking up on that too. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Yeah. Christina said Cindy in chat. Yes, I know it's Cindy. You are so sweet. And thank you for all the emails that you send me, all the help that you give me with my research. You're awesome, mate. Love ya. Love ya. Let's keep going.
These flowers are beautiful. Here we go. Here are the flowers. Let me grab them real quickly. Look at these beautiful flowers. Oh my gosh, they are gorgeous.
Beautiful.
And it's a plant too. And I love that.
I love that.
I love it. Anyway, so thank you, Lauren. Thank you so much. Oops.
People in chat. People like, this is so emotional. And then this mod here is going Websleuths. We all picked the wrong time. What, to quit doing drugs?
How do I do this? What am I doing?
It's good every time they watch.
Stacey, who am I? What am I doing? Do I know what I'm doing? I don't think so.
Okay, so I need to explain this to Dali. So there's this woman, right? I think it's a woman, Stacey, executive producer, and I don't know why she's there. She turns up. She's always there. She's never got a camera on, unless you guys have ever seen her put a camera on.
Okay.
Stacey / executive producer. Why this woman needs an executive producer is beyond me. She's just there. She's always kind of muffled. And yeah, I've seen Jolene's impressions of the Websleuths lives are hilarious. She's like this, right? She doesn't talk much. It's just really weird that she's always there.
Okay, so she's like me. She's her sidekick.
Yeah, she's like it, kind of. But she gets called executive producer. Like, not co-host. Yeah, she gets this executive producer, not producer. Just executive producer.
Well,
I find it so strange. I think Stacey is her imaginary friend. Yeah. Yeah, like Dali Talk actually exists. Like, and he has his own channel.
I
Like, you can
do.
see him. He's real. Like, he's not AI.
I'm just
Up by.
a bunch of binders. Teehee.
He's just a bunch of binders. Yeah. I find the whole Stacey thing really strange. But sure. Okay. So yeah, I'm just. Oh yeah, that's right. Her handle on YouTube is Insightful Stacey. We've read one of her comments. It was on the Megan
Oh.
stream. Yeah. Yeah, she was talking about how Megan's so right. It was
Megan
really
is
bad.
right.
Yeah. I love how they give themselves fancy titles for a two-person operation. Yes, and also her not being monetized makes this even stranger. So you need an executive producer for a show that's not making any money. How does this channel make money? Like,
Well, she has her own website. That's just something I'm kind of curious about. And she says she doesn't accept tips and okay, if you want to go that route and then try to maybe use that to redirect to her website and make money somehow off the website. I mean, that's
Othram pays them.
Or is it she's getting funding for this somehow or making money somehow.
There is no way she's not getting paid.
And I'm not saying it's nefarious the way she's doing it.
Well, it's a little misleading.
Assuming she is getting paid somewhere, yeah. I mean,
the company she promotes. Janice, yes, Dali is real. She stalked him in Arizona. There is another photo getting around. Actually, I should show it.
Oh God,
you're in the same photo as Lauren. You can see Lauren's back, and we can see you. Janice has another photo of you. Yeah.
From opening or closing?
No, you're just standing around.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh sorry. Yeah, I think it's opening day. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's when I was like really close to Lauren.
Oh God.
Not like romantically, of course. I just mean we were friendly.
Othram bought Websleuths.
Oh. Are you saying Trisha is a whore?
Okay. Like, follow the money, guys. Follow the money. That something's going on here, and I want to uncover it. I want to know, because people don't just get on these things for hours and hours and hours, generally for no money. Sometimes they do, but this woman seems to have an agenda, and I'm pretty sure she was monetized back when Sebastian Rogers' thing was kicking off. Like, I'm pretty sure she had members and all that kind of stuff back then. Like, did she demonetize? Did she de-partner from YouTube? I want to know. So Othram owns it. Why would Othram buy a true crime channel? This is very strange to me.
They can use it for PR. And okay, they want the true crime community to unquestioningly support IGG.
I don't like this.
No,
I don't like this.
To dig into this a lot more, but I can see why then she'd turn off tips to look more impressive, to seem more genuine. But it was very weird to me how the way her descriptions and such read, just she's plugging her website and the DNA
I find this really weird. I don't like it. I don't like this. This is getting this. This is a rabbit hole we need to go down. I don't like this. Yeah, Lindsay. So Othram technically sponsored that live stream. Yep. They're sponsoring every live stream if that's the case.
Yeah.
I don't like this. No, I don't. I've got a big problem with Othram. I have a big problem with the way they're pushing publicity. They took apparently they took up like a huge booth at CrimeCon. they have Stacey Chapin representing them. Like, she's going out, and I don't know if they're paying her or what. I wouldn't be surprised considering they're pushing so much money out like this. But they're on a publicity tour. BK pleading guilty was fantastic for them because that meant that they weren't scrutinized in court in public for the way that the FBI accessed his genetic details.
Oh, yeah. They are going to get several additional years out of it before it really gets litigated at the higher court.
Yeah, I need to make a video about this because Andrea made some really good points about how what happened with the Kohberger case opened the doors for all of your DNA to be used by the government for pretty much anything, not just fighting murderers. And you should be very worried. Like, it's scary. Websleuths promotes donations, large and small.
As a way to find missing people or to test DNA to try to identify remains and things like that.
Yeah. Yeah, they make out like it's only for that, right? So it's only for finding murderers, only for finding missing people. But the case law is now set up that there isn't any delineation between
correct
what it's being used for. So
regardless, though, she's soliciting donations from people to perform services to Othram. So Othram's getting paid to do these services. So there's a financial motive here that's being done.
I don't like this financial motive.
She's trying to, I mean, we're still investigating this, but it feels like.
I'm just discovering this today. I didn't realize she wasn't monetized and she's owned by Othram.
Correct. I just noticed before stream, yeah.
Brand new. Like, this is definitely something we need to dive into because I don't like it. I don't like it. And I don't like the way Othram, I already didn't like the way Othram was getting around promoting themselves like they're some sort of noble, altruistic organization that's only out to help people find their loved ones, missing people, and find murderers. Because I think that there's more to this.
Yeah.
It's mostly to try and exonerate convicted criminals. Sure, they're doing some good things. I'm not trying to say that they're not. But there's another side to this. Your DNA can be used for all sorts of things based on the case law that exists currently. The Supreme Court needs to step in and put a stop on what can be done with your DNA. At the moment, there's nothing. So we can look into it more. I'm just a bit concerned about this. So anyway, let's keep going.
How are you doing, my dear?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Before we bring Grayson up, anything that you would like to add or say?
And I don't think I should right now speak.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that was a lovely letter that Lauren wrote to all of you, and she really appreciates all your concern. And again, Stacey, I don't know about you. I think it's the same thing with you.
Yeah.
Everything has been completely positive. Nothing negative, right?
Completely positive.
Yes.
It's been great. Absolutely great. You know what? If you want to go ahead and slow down chat, I'd like to welcome Detective's daughter. She's going to be a moderator tonight because our chat is going to get very, very busy, which is good. That's what we love. But everybody, there was somebody else that went on this horrific journey with Lauren Matthias, and that was her producer, Grayson. We've gotten to know Grayson through the courthouse live streams that Lauren has done. You know, she feels like family now, and she was right there with Lauren all the time. I mean, this tore Grayson apart too. She's very close to Lauren, John, and their son, and to have to watch people you love go through that, she went through it with them, and it affected her and it changed her. And I'm so honored to say that that Grayson is coming on our live stream to talk about her journey and what happened, and to speak the truth,
Journey,
to let everybody know, because this, I'm sure, won't be the first time that somebody, a creator, has to go through this. It won't be the last, but I think we can all learn something. Everybody, please welcome Grayson. How are you doing, dear?
I'm good. It's been a long 6 months.
And that's how long this has been going on, is 6 months, right?
Yeah, it kind of started in April. And it's kind of just
been going on for 6 months. Look at her.
Oh, she's looking at the ceiling cats.
It's been going on for 6 months. This has been going on for 6 months. 6 months of tiki-talkies. Actually, not 6 months of tiki-talkies. 6 months since we've seen her. Except for at CrimeCon, which she shouldn't have been at CrimeCon. She should have known that she was going to be served with a civil stalking injunction at CrimeCon because she should have been clairvoyant about that. It's been 84 years. Graybae is on the Colombian marching powder. I do wonder with her, like, she doesn't really try. Like, she's kind of like, I don't mean to be too judgmental, but like, you're going on a live stream, like, put some makeup on, like, fix your eye bags, like, brush your hair.
I think she looks lovely.
Do you? Like she gets dressed up to go out sometimes.
Yeah, well,
she's creepy. Yeah, why does she look like she's doing a capture video? Maybe she is.
Yeah, Lauren's off screen.
It's a lump on a log.
Really started really awfully in June, and it's been kind of just accelerating since then. It's gotten really scary. Before I say much, I do want to say that I don't speak for Lauren. I don't speak for Hidden True Crime.
Right.
I'm here on my own accord. This is
my
opinions. Just like the stalkers, attorneys.
Stalkers. So there's several at this point.
Want to claim free speech when there's in fact a lot of things going on there that aren't free speech. Aren't protected.
This
I'm
is your
my
free
First
speech.
Amendment right tonight to talk about what I've been through, what I've witnessed Lauren go through. Again, I'm not speaking for her. I'm speaking as her employee, but also as her friend who has seen this go down.
Exactly. And Grayson, throughout the evening, I'll be sure and remind people that these are your thoughts, your observations, your feelings, what you have been through.
Yeah.
And just in case we didn't know that she's the one talking and that Lauren isn't like has got a hand up her butt and like
kinky
talking for her, sort of like a ventriloquist dummy. Yeah, we can't quite work that out ourselves. John Common says, I have half of mine. Bravo sponsors funds a lot of these people's channels. Why would they do? Why would they do? Thanks for the $5. I don't know. HTC Victim 199. Ostrom has a podcast at America's Crime Lab, or did. Yeah, look, I need to do a lot more research into this. I followed the BK stuff with Andrea, and she was quite critical of what the state and the FBI did with accessing that information and what was allowed by the judge. So my view is colored by that. So I just need to look into it a bit more.
And you're not speaking for anybody but yourself.
Yeah.
I just, for those that don't know the whole story, and we certainly can't go through it all. Basically, what happened was people started harassing you, and they started spreading rumors that Lauren was mean to victims. People stopped talking to her. She was followed. People, and again, I'm not going to get into all the details, but
wait, people stopped talking to her as harassment?
What happened?
People, yeah. See, the phone went dead. Like, no one was calling her. And she was shunned, like rooms that she cared about. She was not allowed kind of into rooms she cared about.
Yeah, just the way she said that was a little.
Well,
silly.
when the phone stops ringing, then that's being stalked, you see.
Yeah. When you don't get the call that Grayson is inside the house.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So I believe I've had to get really familiar with dates here. I believe it was April 9th. Lauren was confronted in the courthouse by the stalker who let her know that her private messages were being released and they were horrible. Lauren called her annoying. Lauren apologized. I wouldn't say that I know everything that happened in that conversation. I wasn't there for that. But Lauren came up. She looked really upset. And she kind of texted me a little bit about what was going on and was like, don't do anything. Everyone's looking at me. There was a group of women there that day.
Women. We
went into the courtroom. We were proceeding as normal.
A group of women.
If only I knew during closing, I would have supported you guys. I'm sorry. I noticed you guys were very distant on closing when I went in the first trial, and you weren't as bubbly at the murder trial as you were on opening day. And now I know everything that's going on and how unfair it was that your enjoyment of this murder trial, this brutal murder trial, was interfered by these awful women. And you had to then involve the victims' families in these awful problems. My heart goes out to you, Graybae. It really does.
Yeah. I mean, it was like, there was so much fun murder to talk about.
I know.
Like, really. No one was harassing them. Denise, I thought you were harassing them, really. I'm disappointed in you.
She was like, I gotta go. I can't do this. And we got in the elevator, and I remember seeing her break down in the elevator in a way I'd never seen her break down before. Like, it was surreal. And I called Susan Hendricks. She's a good friend of ours. And I said, Susan, I need you to come to our house right now.
Oh my.
I need support. Lauren needs support. Like, I need somebody there who can also help her. So we went back to her house, and then that kind of catapulted. It kind of just ramped up after that. In June, I was told people wanted Lauren's head on a platter, or were calling for her head on a platter. And then
Wait. Did we just skip to the head on the platter thing?
Oh, I thought
from the courthouse?
Oh, I thought it was going in a different direction there when Susan got there.
Well, it could have.
Yeah.
Could have been a menage a trois. Yeah, I mean, when Susan comes around, it gets a little bit saucy. But hang on, we went from the courthouse to the head on the platter.
Yeah.
The courthouse was April, and the head on the platter thing was somebody else, and that was June. That's a few months separate.
You aren't even going to mention the creepy autistic guy you met there? I mean, come on. At least give me a plug, sweetie.
They just don't give you enough credit, Dali.
I've never talked to Grayson ever. Well, that's your loss, Janice. She's a peach.
She's such a mean girl, Janice.
Kind of just
you're a bully.
I need support. Lauren needs support. Like, I need somebody there who can also help her. So we went back to her house, and then that kind of catapulted. It kind of just ramped up after that. In June, I was told people wanted Lauren's head on a platter, or were calling for her head on a platter. And then the TikTok account started shortly after that. I actually found it because it just came up on my For You page, and I was like, this is weird. I clicked it, and I was like, oh, Lauren, she's created an entire TikTok page about you. And they seemed to just escalate over time. They were very veiled threats, very kind of vague, but like very much so controlling, right? Like,
they were very vague, and they weren't threats.
Kind of vague. I mean, if you mean by kind of, you mean they were incredibly vague and didn't mention her name once, then sure.
Yeah. They were that, and not threats. And nothing happened between you guys and Christina between April and then at all. Like zero. Nothing. Like, can you get that through your skull? Staring at me and following me into the bathroom more than once. What? Who was that? Graybae.
Graybae.
Oh yeah, we'll not be surprised by that.
Boy, I have a shy bladder. I wouldn't like that. Oh, I'm sorry. That's just like Jesus. That's trying to use the restroom and just right behind you or in the stall next to you. Jesus, girl. Can you spare a square?
Can you spare a square? That's such a good quote.
You're causing somebody fear. You're like essentially in a way like blackmailing them.
Yeah, Janice.
You're scaring them.
all
You're
this stuff
scaring
about
them.
them out.
Right.
And just over time, we were filmed so the filming of us did start in April. I will say that. Like, I started being filmed consistently at court.
So was I.
Janice admits in her declaration, which I'll read a little part of that she does film me. She did film me. She admits one time to it, but she just wasn't as close to me as I say she was. Which, first of all, I've never had a conversation with you. I don't know you beyond knowing your name and who you are and seeing your online activity.
And who is she to this whole story?
Janice was somebody that was, to my knowledge, I didn't come in the Daybell case until far later, although I joke that I know the dynamics of this case better than most people after reading 6 years of Lauren's very private messages.
Yes.
That include information about this case, both on record and off record, unfortunately. And
Pause.
Janice, I guess, was...
Really? You're just going to blow up Lauren's spot that she's leaking private messages to you? Like, I understand she has people that works with him, but it's probably not the best look to just publicly go, yeah, Lauren shares everything with me that people told her in confidence, that are really, they don't want getting out there, but I know it all. So, like,
yeah.
Somebody who was in the Facebook groups and,
She has a follow and follow the case and followed Lauren. A lot of, so many people do. Right. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. And,
people.
She's kind of known for her memes and her things that she likes to post online, which oftentimes ridicule victims. A lot of you guys saw the Colby Ryan.
Or memes.
Who's
they are pretty based.
I missed that. Who's known for the memes that...
Janice, I think.
Oh.
They are pretty based, so.
Well, Janice makes great memes, but do they ridicule victims?
Well, they ridicule Lauren, so.
Yeah.
She's kind of known for her memes and her things that she likes to post online, which oftentimes ridicule victims. A lot of you guys saw the Colby Ryan mug, which Colby Ryan did an incredible members only live, which I actually just want to point out. He did an incredible.
How dare she makes memes? You should only talk shit about victims behind their back in group chats. What she does is just rude.
Yeah. Talk behind people's backs or go anonymous.
Yes.
You do it anonymously, that's fine.
Members only live. I believe it was yesterday, and you guys can all go watch it. But he talks about how this group of women surrounding the stalker have been doing this for years and torturing, terrorizing the victims.
Yes, that might be
it. Would be a good live to go check out if you guys get a moment. Members only, but I watched it. I have a lot of respect for him for speaking out about,
Well, he would know. He would know about,
Yeah, he got a lot of it.
Right.
He got a lot of it. Yeah. So anyway, so I don't know this woman. I don't know why she's filming me. It's very uncomfortable.
I can relate.
It feels threatening. She was filming Lauren a lot. Kind of got to a point where I couldn't really let Lauren do a lunch live alone. I was like, I have to go down. And then it started getting, most days I'd have to start to kind of find somewhere more private for us to sit as it escalated. And so that way she could do it because it just became uncomfortable for her and felt threatening. And when you're trying to work and someone's just basically being a menace for no reason.
Menace.
Well, yeah, and let's stop for a moment and point out.
So being a menace is not being a stalker. So there's two different things, right? So menace that's something that's like you're feeling about somebody else. Like Dali's a menace.
I am.
Yeah, you can be a little shit. Like, when you go up to Lauren and you say, oh, my co-host Hella, she's a big fan of yours. Like, I could say you're a menace for doing that. That's probably a little bit generous or nice of me to just say that's being a menace because that's being, a shit. But it's not being a stalker. Like, it's not like being threatening.
No.
I could do something that would be probably a threat to you, except I'm on the other side of the world. But I would for that. But yeah, I mean, like a menace. Please. You suck.
It wasn't like you were famous, you know, and somebody, Gwyneth Paltrow showed up, you know, it was, you're her executive producer. You're the one that helps her, and all of a sudden you're being followed and filmed.
Yeah.
That is terrifying. And Lauren showed a video of a woman walking up to her and just getting right close to her.
That was
Oh
her.
my God.
And was it her that said, you know what you've done, or something like that, or admit to what you've done? And it's like, what the hell? God, I would
Yeah.
be terrified if somebody came up out of the blue and did that to me.
Which actually, can I actually talk about that for 1 second?
Yeah, okay.
Please.
This is a person that was, and again, these are your thoughts, your feelings. You're not speaking for Hidden True Crime.
Yeah.
This is what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And like, this is true. Like, why are they talking about ballet flats when they filed against Christina? This is part of why this whole thing is so nuts. They can't even work out who it is that is the stalker. They can't even work it out. And this comes back also to the filing in Utah. So how they even got the civil stalking injunction in the first place. It's full of things that aren't even Christina. Like, head on a platter. That was Gigi. It was stupid, but it's not even a threat. But it wasn't even Christina's words. Burn this shit down. That's not even Christina. Again, that was Gigi. And it was just Gigi using a turn of phrase, right? The stuff in Boise. Christina wasn't even there. She was in Europe. And then, like, she's talking about an email back in April. How is an email threatening? There was no threat in the email. There was no threat on the very last time she ever saw Christina in person. Or spoke to her in person on April 9th. So all these things that are being put out there as being threats, aside from the TikToks, which are just not threats at all, they're not Christina. Like, they're just not. So they're conflating all these other people's actions with Christina. Oh, Felicia's emails. Felicia doesn't even know Christina. They can't, like,
That's all part of the plan.
In their little brains, they can't work out that these people aren't Christina. But the actions being taken against Christina. It's like, are you stupid?
On April 11th, I learned that Matthias had sent Lindsay a cease and desist letter. This is Janice speaking in her declaration.
Okay.
Which made various accusations against Lindsay and demanded that she cease speaking publicly about Matthias. These were, by the way, statements that Lindsay was making to people very high in our industry about Lauren that were defamatory. Mm-hmm. People had called us. People had called me. Mm-hmm. And Janice says in her declaration, on April 15th, I tried to talk to Lauren about those statements. Fearing that Lauren would misrepresent the conversation, I attempted to record it. Lauren approached me while recording me and asked if I was recording her. She later submitted the video to the blank police department. She became emotional and ran into the courthouse, claiming I was threatening her and bullying her. She then reemerged and continued filming me, repeating that I was threatening and bullying her. I was not threatening or bullying her. So I want to just go over that really quick.
Okay.
That video does not show Lauren approaching somebody.
She didn't. She showed it. It did not show her approaching anybody.
Nowhere in that video did she say, I want to talk to you about the cease and desist you sent Lindsay.
It's called a cease and desist.
So that actually is very discrediting. Mm-hmm. When your declarations directly misrepresent
contradict the video. Right.
Contradict the
Oh, we're going to talk about declarations contradicting the video. Are we? Do you really want to go there? See, this is before Christina's Meta Glasses stuff came out for the Saturday night. I love watching this now.
Suffer.
Suffer. You want to talk about declarations not matching the video. What did you leave out of your declarations? What did you leave out? You left out the Saturday night, didn't you? You left out the Saturday night. The Saturday night just did not exist. It just ceased to exist. Yes. Because the cops didn't have any record of it. Funny that. I wonder why the cops didn't have any record of it. And you, Grayson, were the one who just happened to mention Bobby Joe. Oopsie. Oopsie daisy. Yes. So lucky Christina had some record of the Saturday night being carted away from the bar because the cops didn't have any record of it, and you guys just happened to not mention it in your declarations. Mentioned everything else. Well, most things. Didn't mention the Proton email either.
No.
Why? Why? It just had this thing like just with missing stuff. It's missing stuff that seemed really important at the time. Missing stuff that seemed really important at the time. Like it was really important. It was so threatening. But then you just didn't put it into the declarations. You know, those court documents, those things that you use to go to court, the things you're supposed to sign that you didn't sign. Those. Yeah.
Video. That's really that's a problem, in my opinion.
That's a big problem.
What's a big problem?
The evidence is right there, you know, and you can go back and watch it on Lauren's live stream. But that's what I'm talking about. I saw that and I went, that would scare the hell out of me. Somebody did that to me, you know?
And that was the thing. Lauren would film because she was being filmed and it was escalating. It was scary. So of course she turned on her camera walking into the courthouse when this woman is standing there for no apparent reason and looks like she's recording. Like, of course she is. Like, wouldn't you?
Right. Yeah, exactly. No, absolutely. I understand why she did it completely.
And again, I wasn't there for that. I believe I caught the end of her talking to the bailiffs because I couldn't find her and I went and looked for her because at this point I was getting a little bit worried.
You stalked her.
About some safety concerns. And so, yeah, so that's Janice. I don't necessarily know where we want to go from here, but
okay, well, that's okay. I can take you.
Janice, you stalker. Janice, why didn't they go after you, Janice? That's what I'd like to know. Like, I think personally she has more reason to hate Janice. Because Janice never liked Lauren. Like, she never liked Lauren. And like I just like, I don't know. Like, why is it? Is it because Janice doesn't live in the right state? Because Lauren's lawyer / brother is in the same state as Christina. So maybe it's easier for him to file against Christina because she's in Utah, right? And Janice is not in Utah. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Maybe she's a bit more scared of Janice for some reason. I don't know. Like, I know, like, she hates Janice. Like, she really, really, really hates Janice. Yeah. She also edited her video. Ooh. She went into the courthouse, then opened the door up and said my name and re-engaged in conversation by saying my name. Oh, she said your name? Say my name, say my name. Know what is around you. Say maybe I love you. Oh, baby, she said your name? That's so sexual. That is so sexual.
Rawr.
Can't see that even Laura Mathias is jealous and envious of Janice and all her friends. Yes, because they're all hot. They are all hot. Janice is a badass. Yeah. Oh, she doesn't like the competition of pretty women. Yeah, even Dali. Lauren has hated me since 2020. You're doing better than me.
Maybe one day, Hella.
Maybe one day.
Along here. So the filming started and Lauren's colleagues were getting messages from people making pretty horrific claims that she was, mean to victims and things like that. But out of the blue, these people are getting calls out of the blue. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which I do just want to thank the people who have come forward since Lauren has publicly gone forward. We've had a lot of people reach out. A lot of people say, I was contacted by this person and that person, and this happened. This is what this person said about you. This is what that person, like a lot of people have started to come forward.
And that's good. That's good.
That actually reminds me of something I was not talking with, but I had sent to Dr. John today that I saw online. It said smear campaigns start early because abusers want everyone doubting you before you find your voice and tell the truth. That's
absolutely true. And that's what was happening. So all of a sudden her colleagues are getting messages from people they don't know, probably most of the time, saying horrible things about Lauren.
Yeah, again, the Proton email went out in June that Lauren showed. Thankfully, we actually didn't see it during the trial because I don't believe we would have done effective trial coverage during that.
Right.
And so we didn't see it.
Can you kind of paraphrase what the email said?
Yeah, the email, but this isn't word for word. I don't have it in front of me, but it essentially said hidden true lies. All your texts are going to prove it, blah, blah, blah. And it listed a bunch of people who Lauren had talked about or allegedly talked about. I've since gone through years of her messages. So
guys, stay tuned. I have a new bit of evidence to share with you on this stream. Actually, a text message from Grayson to Christina. And it was around the time that the Proton email dropped. So, yep, stay tuned. I'm just getting that ready for you. We'll have that before the end of the stream.
That would be weird for me to call anyone I don't know.
I would know
they're
what she
right.
has and hasn't said.
Sorry.
Well, no, Christina just saying that would be weird for me to call anyone I don't know. They're right. Well, yeah, I mean, you're not Grayson calling Gigi.
No.
That, I mean, that's normal, but that would be weird for you to do something like that.
That would be weird for you to do that.
Yeah.
Because, like, you're not a psychopath.
No.
Or, like, sliding into Cece Suarez DMs and saying, off the record. No, it's off the record. Off the record. Hey, Christina.
Multiple people listed in that email she's never said anything about, like not at all in messages.
So these messages, they were leaked. Somebody, I believe we know who, if I'm not mistaken, but they were private messages. They were not meant for the public. It would be like if somebody grabbed your private messages and started releasing them, people, what would you do? And yeah, she had said some things about people in there that, maybe weren't as flattering, but you think you're talking to a friend,
How you feel?
It wasn't horrible. It wasn't.
Right.
It wasn't.
Woman, how long have you been on YouTube, honey? Princess, sweetie pie. For God's sakes, woman, what is wrong with you? Do you not know how the internet freaking works? You are old enough now to have graduated middle school that you should know nobody keeps anything private ever. Okay? There is always a chance something will be leaked, which is why normal people who are running a business, a professional business, might not put shit that would hurt them in text, especially in group chats. For the love of God.
Group chats, no.
I'm sorry, senior. I know. I'm sorry about my
but poor senior. Is he okay?
Yeah, I just woke him up.
Yeah, you woke him up. Oh, is he all right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right. Yeah, no, this woman, she doesn't internet clearly, because if you recall, actually, Lauren did talk shit about Trisha in group chat. She did. Where is it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she did. She talked shit when Trisha actually had a go at Lauren for for putting out the Alex Murdoch phone call.
Right.
Yeah. Because, I actually have respect for Trisha for doing this.
Yeah.
Because, Trisha said to Lauren, the only reason we know this is because she had a bitch about Trisha in a group chat. Trisha said to Lauren that she wouldn't have done that. And apparently she gave her an earful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll have a quick look at it. Just a minute.
I mean, to say she is a better moral compass than Lauren Matthias isn't saying a lot, but it is something.
She says, I got a mouthful from her, but when I explained, she apologized and said it all came from Fox Carolina. Yeah. I'm glad they did this because Fox Carolina's first article outraged Trisha Griffith enough that she novel lecture texted me last night. Yeah. I considered the screenshot thing, but I think her screenshots would be worse than mine. But maybe not. Depends on what team you play. Have you heard from her in months? Nope. I was beginning to think she really disliked us, had disowned us. She started the text out saying she always respected us, but then it went south from there. But I did thank you for writing me privately to tell me her thoughts and feelings because I do not need to respect that. So yeah, she basically, she didn't do the whole dump text thing, dump screenshot thing. She like reworded it the way she like wanted people in the group chat to hear it. It was annoying she lectured me and didn't ask me for my side of the story or any explanation from me that bugged me. It was straight venting, but again, I'd rather have her text me than share a punic social media platform like others. She also freely calls people evil. She def not a personality type I fully understand. I wouldn't do what she did last night. Truth be told, I never even finished her text. It was so long. I finally just jumped to the ending to see where she was going and what she concluded. This chick is having a go at Trisha for writing long text messages. Lauren, lady, you're the queen of long text messages. So
I can relate.
You can relate?
Yeah. Hella leaves me just paragraphs of text every night after the stream yelling at me and berating me.
Berating you. 2 seconds.
And then I woke up and she was still going. It was just, it was a whole thing.
It was a whole thing.
Yeah.
No, hang on. Where was I?
Hella fine now.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Back. Okay.
There's our lovely minx.
Invasion of privacy, and it was wrong. Somebody had access, and they got into Lauren's messages. Now, were these text or emails?
No.
It was a group, right? It was a group
messages that were sent out. There's, we've since found out some were, it's kind of hard to say. We've seen very limited of anything, but you did see a Reddit thing that Lauren had said, "How's it doing?" That came from a Facebook Messenger chat. So the Messenger chat, which was a contractor, had shared that.
A contractor.
And I don't want to get too much into all these.
Christina, you're just a contractor. God's sake.
Does she mean Ben?
Who?
Ben?
Mr. Breakfast.
Or Breakfast, sorry.
Mr. Breakfast goes by Ben on X.
I hope that was known.
And neither of them are his real name. No, contractor. Which are they talking about? Hacking or are they talking about stalking?
They're talking about Reddit.
Oh, Reddit. No. The Reddit thread that's in evidence is that they thought it was Christina that was writing the messages that were on Reddit. Yeah.
Messages things.
Sure. No, exactly. But, I'm just trying to figure out what they are.
Anything can be clipped from anything, right?
Right.
Anything can be clipped and looked any way if it's clipped.
Yeah, and some of them apparently were clipped, and it gave the wrong impression of what she was saying.
This whole thing that Lauren called Janice a swinger, she was on a swing in a profile photo.
Yeah, it was a joke.
It was a joke. Yeah. It was honestly, I called her giggling. I said, I found it. Like, here it is. You didn't seriously call anybody anything. It was literally a joke.
Because she was in a swing. I remember that. But these were private. Let me put it this way: these were private conversations that weren't meant for public, but weren't meant to be sent out to people. And they were being accessed and sent out. And they sent an email out to Lauren's colleagues saying, you know, basically, she's terrible. She says bad things about you. I'm paraphrasing here. And now this is all happening, and she's trying. You guys are trying to work.
Like, it's fine to be a joke when it's what she's saying, right?
Yeah.
But it's not a joke like when you're making memes and stuff, Janice. Right? So they can't see any humor in that, but they can see humor in when they're accusing you of being a swinger.
Are they saying Lauren was in the swing or Janice?
Janice,
Oh, okay.
haven't you heard this before? You have. You have, like, because they spread rumor that Janice was a swinger.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but apparently it was just a joke. Yeah.
Right.
But it wasn't a joke. They actually were
Projecting much,
people,
Lauren?
Yeah. Yeah. They actually were telling people that Janice was a swinger. So whatever, fine. Okay. They wanted to say it was a joke. All right.
Hey, 2.0.
Oh, it's 2.0 here. Hello. Hello with the $3.99 super sticker. Hello, good to see you. Good to see you. And do we have a new member, Cosmo? Hello, Cosmo. Nice to see you. And Redondo Beach says, congrats on 1 year, Dolly.
Aw, thank you.
And
You
was
as
it
well.
8/23/23 for me? And Fent as well.
Yeah,
Wow, that's a
good
hard one.
job.
Good job. Good job. And Kel says 199. The officers literally told them to shun Lauren. Okay. All right, let's go. And stick around, guys. I have a interesting piece of evidence to show you shortly.
You guys are covering a big trial. You're having people follow you. You're having these horrible TikToks made. This email.
Yeah, the TikTok started after the trial, thankfully. Okay.
But let me just. We'll talk about the TikTok in a minute. But so you have this email going out talking about these messages that were meant to be private, and they're going out to her colleagues, and she's sending, or the person sending emails to Lauren's colleagues, just saying horrible things about Lauren. And now she knows that somebody's gotten all her messages and has started to release them. And that's when I got my call where she was crying and apologized. And because I had goaded her to saying the F word on one of my live streams, and she didn't like it. And she said something in a message, and she was afraid I was going to see it. And I said, I wouldn't be mad. Not at all. I said, they're a private message. And, people bitch in private messages, or in a group that it's not supposed to be made public. And I said, I shouldn't have goaded you. I said, I should be the one apologizing. I didn't think, here you are, this professional woman. I'm sitting here with my, thumb at my nose going, oh yeah, just say the F word. And she didn't want to do it. Anyway,
I don't think
called you
professional
so
really
apologetic.
describes
But
Lauren.
I want everybody to take a step back a moment and think. You've, been in hundreds of these chats, text messages, emails, whatever. And somebody has now accessed everything like that you've done. And they've started claim to, and has started to release them or claim that this is something that you wrote to your professional colleagues. My God. And the fact that you guys were able to do as well as you did with this going on is pretty much a testament to how
Kiss
your
her
work
ass
ethic is.
Thank you.
Than this, like, really, like, enough. Ass kissing. There is just like, there is drool all over the floor at this point. What is she getting from this relationship? Is what I'd like to know. Like, what's going on? What transaction is going on here? Because with Lauren, relationships are all transactional. Absolutely. So I would like to know what Lauren's getting from Trisha and vice versa. And also, what the fuck is with Stacey? She hasn't spoken at all.
Yeah. Maybe somebody should do a wellness check on Stacey.
Why is she just sitting there taking up space?
Yeah.
I find.
Well, I mean, you can say that about Grayson as well, but I get your point.
I don't like it when there's just a non-camera space on screen doing nothing. It's just, it bothers me. It's like, why are you there? Are you going to
executive produce?
executive produce what? Like it's StreamYard.
And that's how you executive produce.
She could just if she's bringing up super chats and stuff, she doesn't actually have to be on screen.
Huh.
I find it very it's strange.
Yeah.
And the filtered photo is completely necessary. Yes. I'm sure that's exactly what she looks like. So she took a bad hit of acid. She's recovering. Having flashbacks. Oh no. Osram bought Websleuths for access to her email list. Now that would make some sense. Because her email list is like true crimey people. People, and they would love to be emailing true crimey people. Just makes me wonder what else that they bought access to. I'm so interested in this now. Thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Thank you, Dalgirl. Dalgirl, are you a fan of Dali? Thank you for that. That's so cool. All right, let's go back to this. Where are we? Oh.
Yeah.
So this happened. So
and I do want to talk about that real quick. This whole idea of, Lauren's published 100 videos since this started. This is her job. Mm-hmm. All of you have to get up and go to work every day. You have to provide for your family. This is my job.
Right.
This is how I make a living.
Mm-hmm.
I am a producer.
Yes.
No matter what's going on, I show up. It's really hard.
Do as good a job as Stacy, though.
There's been talks about not doing many trials anymore because of how hard this has been and how scary. Mm-hmm. But this is my job at the end of the day. So I don't get to just not do my job.
Mm-hmm. And again, it's a testament to how professional you guys are.
Right. But yeah, I have seen a psychiatrist and gotten on medication because I can't function without it because of how horrific this is.
She should have been on medication.
Mental health help, and I don't know that I want to get too much into that because it's really personal, but I will say that this has been the worst 4 to 6 months of my entire life.
And it's because this group had formed this.
I even had Joe Schmo trying to fly me with
basically
Hella. And this is even worse than that.
They had a fantastic time at CrimeCon and stayed out till 3 a.m. getting super drunk. Allegedly. And so all their friends and Suze just had like a mad time and met all these famous victims. Like Joe. They had a great time. Really. It was awesome. People recognize them. Yeah. But no, this has been the worst 6 months of their lives. Really.
You guys. And you're trying to do your job. And all of this is happening. You guys, I really want you to take a step back, take a deep breath.
I love you.
Think about if that happened to you, how you would try and deal with it. Yeah. And Grayson, I know this has affected you horribly. I know that. We talked while this was going on, and everybody, I can attest to the fact that Grayson has changed because of this. And these people don't know her.
Did she see Grayson regularly? Like, she's acting like she knows Grayson like well, like they hang out together, like they're great mates, and she can attest to the fact that Grayson's changed.
Well, I think Trisha recently moved closer to a bridge, so she gotten to know Grayson a little better. But so she can see the change, though. Still, she can see the change.
Yeah. Like there's been more barnacles on her lately, and her horns have grown a bit.
Off more often.
Yeah.
Barnacles, that's a good one. That's funny. I haven't heard that before.
I just picture it in your at all. How could she attest to anything. That, like, do they talk? Like, do they FaceTime? Like, I don't think she knows her, really.
I just keep expecting Grayson to hold up a present day newspaper.
Megan and Trisha shared the same hotel at CrimeCon. Oh, sexy. Oh, baby.
Wow.
I kind of didn't need to know that. But thanks.
Did Joe Schmo go back with him?
Oh. Was she in Pirates of the Caribbean? I'm a journalist. You can't take it out of me. No, she said, you can't take the journalist out of me. And I said, what was his name? I quite like that joke.
Oh, she's loved by her family. She's loved by her friends. And for some reason, y'all felt the need to tear her and Lauren down. And I don't understand it, but I'll get off my high horse here, but let's continue.
No,
So-
and on that note, I think everybody should know how wonderful Trisha is. I called Trisha maybe June or July.
Yeah.
I didn't know you. I mean, I knew of you, but I didn't know you. And I had nobody to turn to. My friends in my daily life, they're not in true crime. They don't understand this industry.
Wait. You said you didn't know her in June or July.
Graybae, she just said you've changed because she knew how you were before. You just completely ruined her spot, honey.
Poor Trisha.
You just called the hoe a liar, honey. What is wrong with you?
Aw. You wrecked it for her, Gray. Damn.
She was trying to stick up for you, princess. Come on now. Come on, son.
Oh, damn. Poor Trisha was getting right under the bridge with you.
God, poor Lauren. She cannot find good help to save her life.
Can't.
My family's not in this industry. They don't understand it. Like,
Sure.
you know, my dad's like, what's law and crime? Like, they don't know.
Right.
Right. And so I called you. And I think I remember our first conversation was probably 2 hours.
At least.
I remember
Yeah.
I was supposed to
Jesus.
meet Lauren and John and their family for something. And I'm texting Lauren being like, I'm here, but I'm in the car and I'm talking to Trisha. And I don't know if I can come in, but thank you.
Yeah,
Your
I'm
friendship
happy.
And how much you were there for me really meant a lot. I remember I would call you almost every day and you would text me and say, I can call you after my show. Are you okay? And you would listen and have empathy. And I was also at the same time trying to help Lauren through this.
Right.
So not only am I dealing with my own emotions and how difficult this is for me, but I'm also seeing Lauren's life be destroyed in front of me. And there's nothing I can do to stop it at this point.
Well,
I don't know what's going on because it's a smear campaign, a whisper campaign. I'm calling people saying, what do you know? What is going on? Right?
what have you heard? Right.
Right.
This is getting
And,
more dramatic.
I just want to say thank you. You
Oh, honey, it's the least I
really
could do.
kind.
I understand,
trust
and
her,
you
honey.
know, I could tell immediately that you had a lot of empathy, and you know, you would take
It's
on
so real to
problems
me,
and try
damn
and
it.
help people when you didn't. When most people would just turn and walk away and say, "This is too much." You know, you're an amazing young woman, and you're going to go far. You're
Thank
gonna,
you.
everybody.
She's amazing. Like, I'll give her that. Like, she's amazed me several times, but not in a good way. This chick, yeah. Grayson is, yeah. Amazing, I guess, is a way to describe her. You've changed since July. I didn't know you before July. And this is October. I can attest to that.
I knew you and your dog
Needs a
stepped
Grayson
on
in their life.
bee.
That's my saying. Everybody needs a Grayson. So anything I can do to help, I will.
Everyone
But-
needs a Grayson? What the fuck?
She said everyone needs a Grayson. No, everyone does not need a Grayson. Go back.
Can
I
we
think
just
need
say
to sound like that.
all of Lauren's problems started when she hired Grayson?
Look, all of her problems didn't start when she hired Grayson. They just got a fuckload worse.
Fair.
Much. You know, you're an amazing young woman, and you're going to go
Thank you.
far.
Thank you.
Everybody needs a Grayson in their life. That's my saying. Everybody needs a Grayson. So anything I can do to help, I will. But
Thank you.
so let's
Stacey.
should we Do you want to jump ahead to when the TikTok started, or where would
Yeah.
you like to go? Okay.
Yeah. So the TikTok started. It was incessant.
Mm-hmm.
People were sending it to me. They were finding it. You know,
Right.
it's uncomfortable, right? The people in my life know I work for Lauren. The people in this industry know I work for Lauren. It's no secret. So when people are finding this,
They
or it's
do
being
now.
sent to them as a way to just check it out, because this stalker is going to expose everything about Lauren on this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is scary. And when it's going on every single day, social media doesn't stop.
No.
Social media is
24/7.
social.
Mhm.
Social. True crime is true.
True. Social media
Yeah.
is social.
You Ryan Stonewall girl, $4.99 for the fancy feast. Yeah, my cats love fancy feast. They love it.
Mine
Love
too.
it. You know the thing about social media, like you actually can turn it off, or you can block people. That's the great thing about social media. You can block people. I use the block button a lot. Like it's great. I discovered it about 2 years ago
Yeah.
when I
You blocked
started.
me on
Like,
Twitter.
yeah, I blocked you. Yeah, it's fantastic. If you don't like what someone's saying, you can press the block button. It's so good. And Lauren could have done that. Like Lauren and Grayson, they both could have blocked Christina. Blocked objection, Your Honor. Block it. Just block it. It's gone. You know what? Then it's gone, and you don't have to feel threatened, totally threatened at all. And all the people who are like sending you the ticky talkies, you could say, you know what? It's cool. I can't see it because it's blocked. It's fine. It's gone. Go on with your life. No civil stalking injunction. All good. So problem solved.
It doesn't stop.
Right.
It could stop.
And so, yeah, it became a lot. It escalated. It was really hard. It still is really hard. I'm not going to
Phrasing.
be naive to the fact that it's just going to stop because we finally told people about it.
Right.
Which, again, we didn't go public with this for months. We tried to handle this in silence and alone.
Yes, and nobody would have known.
Nobody would have known.
Mm-mm.
I mean,
Nope.
at some point, people might have because, Law and Crime was going to stream this.
Well, yeah.
No, they
But
weren't.
nobody would have known. We wanted this to be private. My friends didn't even know about this until a few weeks ago, for the most
Oh,
part,
wow.
because I just didn't have the energy and didn't want to tell anybody. Like I just felt like
Wait,
this.
she has friends?
Well,
Really?
the roommate she has under the bridge. Yes, troll mates,
Troll mates.
bridge mates.
I'm genuinely shocked that she has like actual friends, like her
Probably.
age, like
Mm,
because I would think all her friends would be 45 plus.
maybe
It would
she's
amaze
talking about, yeah.
Lauren and John's kid. I didn't even tell Lauren and John's kid about this till a few weeks ago, but he already knew because Lauren had told him all about it, and he's really freaked out. But yeah, God, that's gross. All right, guys. So we're going to move on to something else. We're going to do the rest of this probably tomorrow, unless something else comes up. We're doing this in parts. We're doing this in parts because it's long. But I have something for you. So we're going to change over to this for a minute. Now, this is Christina's declaration. Now, in Christina's declaration, she mentioned that, let's go to June 5. June 5, she traveled to Arizona to attend a portion of the Lori Daybell trial. I was in Arizona for only 24 hours, right? So June 5, that would have been around the end of the trial, I think. Hang on. Would you mind just doing a Google for me?
I'm sorry, what day?
June 5. So, yeah, could you do me a Google on the Brendan Boudreau trial? When did it start and end? Thanks. I have the date somewhere, but I just don't have it handy right now. And so she went there for 24 hours. So she wanted to attend a day of it. Now, so that means that she was in the same general vicinity.
June 11th was closing.
June 11th was closing, right? So, but I'm absolutely sure that Christina was not talking to Lauren, going near Lauren, etc. They were not friends, nothing like that. Okay, so 33 here. While seated between Dee and another friend in the area, I saw Matthias wave at me in attempt to engage. She does that. Remember she waved at Lindsay in Boise? She did a lot of things to try and get Lindsay's attention in Boise. Yeah. Okay. Now, 34. I ignored her and did not respond. This was another example of Matthias initiating contact with me, not the other way around. Very important, because Christina is not trying to engage with Lauren. Now, this happened, and I've wondered about this for a while. You tried to call me twice on June 10, 2025. Now, remember, June 10, one day after the Proton email. Proton email, June 9. June 10, Grayson trying to call Christina. Now, this is a while before they called the cops, the Henderson cops, a while before there was any mention of Christina from anybody else on the phone, a while before Officer Boovy comes in and goes, oh, this is Christina that might be more involved, right? So like 10 days before. You tried to call me twice on June 10, 2025, but I did not answer or return her call. An image depicting the missed calls is expected to be offered in my defense as Exhibit D3. I don't have that, but you also sent me a lengthy text message saying that she felt sad that I had my feelings hurt and wanted to have a private conversation. I did not respond. A copy of these texts is expected to be offered in my defense as Exhibit D4. Yes, June 19 is the Henderson PD call, correct. Guess what I got, guys? Thanks, Christina. I have the text message. Shock. Ready?
Ready?
Now, isn't it interesting that Grayson is trying very hard to get in contact with Christina the day after the Proton email? Very hard. She's not answering her call. Christina is not answering Grayson's calls, right? But she's texting her. She's texting her. So let's go. 2 seconds. I have so many tabs. Just a minute. Okay. Here we go.
Hey, Christina. I was going to Texas first, but then decided to call and missed you. I hope you're well. Seeing you last week made me really sad. I wasn't in a place to talk in person because I've honestly just been in straight fight or flight, and there's so much going on. Also, I'm literally never alone. I'm by myself this morning, so I could spend some extra time with Lily. Aw. After boarding her a few days while I went to New York. Lauren's at court, and I'm going a bit later than I usually do. I didn't tell her I was going to reach out to you, and don't plan to let her know at all given the tension last month. This is between you and me and not anyone else. Obviously, we left things on a tough note last time. My fifis were hurt, and I was managing a lot of different things at once and was just trying to survive while feeling like I was in the middle of way too much chaos. if you're around, I'd love to have an off record, meaning I won't tell anyone, call just between us. I know I was harsh in my last message, and after seeing you last week, I've just been super duper sad and want to just have the chance to talk to you.
Aww.
Aw, what a sweetie pie. I knew Graybae was a keeper. I always valued you and our friendship, Heart. And it makes me sad thinking about how much you've been hurt, and I'd like to be able to have a private conversation.
Private.
Oof.
Privet. And I believe Christina didn't respond to that. That was it. That would have really pissed Graybae off as well.
No response, Christina?
Oh, Christina, you're so mean.
Rude.
You're so rude. Such a stalkery thing to do.
I know.
To just like not talk to them at
Not
all.
engage. What a stalker.
Such a stalker thing to do. Just not engage. I've always said Christina's a really patient stalker. Like she waited so long to just do nothing.
I know.
Yeah.
That's all part of her master plan.
Christina, your snarky courthouse, your in fight or flight that you said to Lauren is so much funnier now. Don't these bitches ever say what they mean? No. Never. All right, let's just break this down a bit. So, okay, I was going to text this first, but then decided to call and missed you. It says she called twice and Christina just didn't answer, which basically means go the fuck away. But she just missed you. Okay, so I hope you're well. Seeing you last week made me really sad. Okay, so Christina was at the courthouse last week and was paying them no attention. And so Graybae is all like, oh, my old friend. Made me so sad.
I feel for her.
Which is fake as fuck. Right? Because her and Lauren have been hating on them, that whole group, for months. Clearly. Like, she knows that Lauren and her had a falling out months earlier. She knows that Christina said that I've seen some texts that you've written and they're a bit mean. And that Lauren went completely spaz over that and started sending cease and desist to her friends. Right? So she knows all that. So her acting like she's actually sad that she's lost some friendship with Christina, which kind of really never existed, is fake. She's trying to get into a conversation with Christina to get information. This, obviously. And Christina's not buying it because she's smart. Seeing you last week made me really sad. I wasn't in a place to talk in person because I've honestly just been in straight fight or flight. And there's so much going on. Also, I'm literally never alone. No, I've always got this bitch with me. But, okay, so she wasn't in a place to talk in person. Christina wouldn't have spoken to you in person either. That was never going to happen. So you're kidding yourself. Yeah, we weren't friends. We weren't friends. She definitely thought we were. Sorry. Didn't you guys only ever like see each other for a short period of time, like in like Delphi? Is that right, Christina? I think Grayson and Lauren both seem to think that people are like really close with them when they're just sort of acquaintances, but they are like, oh, we're like friends, so like family almost. Please explain what a cystic disease letter is. Cease and desist. Cease and desist, John. Is it my accent? Thanks for the $2. Hey, Chuck Anderson's daughter. Thank you for the $2 Canadian. You're so sweet. Lauren and Grayson are two. What? What is that thing? 2 Ps. They're both so damn conniving and manipulating. It's like you have to be an idiot to not see what she's doing. And Christina is no idiot. We have seen this.
Yeah.
Right. And this is long before Tiki Talkies.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, this is a long time before Tiki Talkies. Everyone in chat is now my best friend. Yes, we're all best friends. We will all be best friends. She worked for Lauren, who was a friend of mine. Yes, she was back then. Yeah. Grayson was her assistant. That's all she was to me. I imagine that would hurt G to hear, but I was catching on to LM at the time. I wasn't going to be friends with her assistant, but I wasn't going to be mean to her. That's fair. That's fair.
You didn't have anything in common?
You don't just become like you. Very similar to me, Christina. Like you don't just become friends with people by osmosis, right? So just because you're friends with somebody and they bring someone else into the circle doesn't mean that you're gonna automatically just adopt them as like I trust you, you're my friend now because that person trusts you. Like I'll be nice to that person and I will include them socially and that kind of thing, but you still have to earn my trust. Like I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for a while, but that person still needs to earn my trust and I still need to like choose for that person to be my friend. And it sounds to me like Grayson never got to that point with you. Yeah. Christina was my friend. I introduced them. I shared Christina's number in a group text so she could have her contact information because we were talking about an iPad art app. Yeah. Hey, Lindsay. I love having you in chat, mate. We need to have another, like, catch up. I love chatting with you. They copied Ashley with the dog in the studio. Oh. It's funny they both claim to never be alone. Isn't that weird? No, I think they're both never alone. They're both next to each other on that orange couch all the damn time. No friend chemistry. She showed me a group chat of her. What's that?
Lauren, Matthias, Susan, a person named Turbo. Nice. Oh, that's my nickname.
No. We need to talk about Turbo. We need to talk about Turbo.
And a person named Teddy. Don't know who that person is either. And the things they were saying. ... Interesting.
We need to talk about Turbo. We do. Turbo is a mod of Lauren's, and I have suspicions about her and the whole Delphi thing. Yeah. No, not cool. I was repulsed. I refuse to be alone with G. I have texts to friends having them come over, so I wasn't alone with her or made my husband stay in the vicinity.
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing that you felt uncomfortable. I'm just laughing that my Grayson impressions for the last however long have been spot on, and it's all being confirmed now.
Yeah. Yes, us Delphi people, we have suspicions about Turbo. Yeah. She's got a channel and stuff. Yeah. Turbo is a mod for Lauren. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Right, so I'm by myself this morning so I could spend some extra time with Lily after boarding her a few days. Putting her in a dog kennel, right? Okay. While I went to NY. NY would have been
New York?
Yes, would have been the Gabby Petito Foundation dinner. Because they made a big deal of going to the Gabby Petito Foundation dinner. Of course. With Susan. Of course. Lauren's at court and I'm going a bit later than I usually do. I didn't tell her I was going to reach out to you and don't plan to let her know at all, given the tension last month. This is June.
Sexual?
Sexual.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. I'm getting sleepy right now.
What's she talking about? Tension in May? What tension in May? No, Lily is Grayson's dog.
Graybae's, yeah, dog.
But it's really hard to tell because they're
Because
they
Lauren
live
lives
together.
there, so
Yeah. Why couldn't Lily stay with John? Oh God, who knows? Love how she acknowledges she was harsh but offers no apology. She wants to talk because she's sad. Yeah. Welcome in, Hawkeyes. Love nature. Welcome in. Too much detail lying. Oh, yeah, obviously. Yeah, Lily is Grayson's therapy dog. Whatever the hell that means. I don't know what that means. But sure. Tension in their minds. Why was there tension in May? Like, specifically May. As opposed to any other months. I don't know. Okay. All right. So last month, this is between you and me and not anyone else. Well, too bad. Your boss decided to file a civil stalking injunction, so it's evidence now. Obviously, we left things on a tough note last time. My feelings were hurt, and I was managing a lot of different things at once. Well, your feelings are hurt. That's a shame. And was just trying to survive while feeling like I was in the middle of way too much chaos. Fucking novel. If you're around, I'd love to have an off record, meaning I won't tell anyone. Yeah, but she didn't say you can't tell anyone. And as if you would believe that she's not going to tell Lauren, of all people. Like, okay, she would tell the world, but she's gonna tell Lauren. Nothing you tell Graybae is going to not go to Lauren. Nothing. Right? It was April. She said some wild things to me after April 9. Yeah. I mean, because this is June. Maybe she's referring to last month, meaning April. Maybe she's lost track of a month. Maybe a month has gone missing. Like, May just doesn't exist. This is so weird. Like, off the record.
Grody.
I think Lauren was actually the author of the text. I think they wrote it together. Good point.
Possibly.
Yeah, I think they wrote it together. Yeah. Grayson is Lauren's writer. If you're around, I'd love to have I love the way she just says off record all the time. Like, is this a common thing for her up before all this? Like, does she usually say off record, off record, off record? Oh, Lauren knew for sure. Oh, absolutely. They're doing all of this scheming around this June period, right? So there's a Proton email, there's calling all these people, there's messaging all these people. They're like getting together and like, okay, now call this person, now call that person. And we saw it on the Henderson body cam. We saw like, should we call this person? Oh, maybe we should call that person because they got more to lose. And make sure you tell them that's on the line, that's skating a fine line. Should we go to her? Should we call her? Maybe we should call her first. Or maybe if we talk to her, then we could stop all this. You see? But it was earlier. Like, it was way earlier. Like, the June 10, they're on it. It's been going on for a while. I know it was harsh in my last message, and after seeing you last week, I've just been super sad and want to just have a chance to talk to you. I've always valued you and our friendship, and it makes me sad thinking about how much you've been hurt. All right. She's not a real journalist. Because I was in the real news. Christina is very good at TikTok. Yeah, Christina's TikToks were brilliant. And I learned she was the keeper of secrets and someone had a kingdom. I thought she may maybe new members of some royal family. I've learned how to do better, like, shorts TikToks thanks to Christina. She's very good at it. She's a limited public figure. Absolutely. But did she understand? No. Gray's messy. Anon is messy. Anon is messy. Yeah. Okay, so she's actually she's been sad thinking about how much you've been hurt, Christina. She's hurt by how much you're hurt. She's thinking about how much you've been hurt. I'd like to be able to have a private conversation, a private one. Private. Like my private texts. We could call Gigi. Does Christina still do TikToks? Yeah, she's done a couple lately. In fact, there's one with some, hang on a minute. TikTok. See if I can share it. Why can't I get in? Ooh, users. Just a second. Objection, Your Honor. It's such a good name. Such a good name. There it is. There was one just recently where she released some new audio. Which one was it? It is. Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, back. Sorry. I just find it again. Yeah, Christina released some new audio, or some new old audio, basically some audio of Lauren and her talking. This is way back when they first had the falling out. I think it was April 9. Is that correct? And I can play it for you.
And really tackle head on was April 9th, almost the start of
that?
all of this. Arizona is a one-party consent state, and I did not film her.
Guys,
I also did not
okay.
record in an area where I was not able to record. Did I view her as a safe person at this time? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Would you? I also felt the need to record it because, in my opinion, she has a tendency to misrepresent facts. With that said, here are some pieces I thought I would share.
I was an absolute loser without a podcast. Being overweight, depressed. My husband wasn't going to work. I loved him. I had my husband. You know what I mean? But like, I was an extrovert and like, I had nothing. Okay. And I made it that time. But like, and we had a group chat where we talked shit and it became the culture. And
No, honestly, like this sounds so stupid, but like I'm marrying someone that's not LDS. I'm not going to church. I don't know what's normal, like, and so like my friends growing up, we didn't talk about that. I wasn't that person before that. I can honestly say that. Like once people said about me growing up, I'm like Lauren never gossiped. I know. Lauren never gossiped. My young woman teacher was like, I was always service oriented. Like this is who I thought I was. I'm feeling lost. I haven't been at 37. My dad's in Cleveland when they were born. John's not doing well. We're suffering from injury. I don't have fun. Like I lost identity, and I met these fine. And I put all my eggs in that basket, and they were shit talked, and it was funny, and it made me giggle, and I started participating. And
okay, so I never picked up on that before, Janice. She said I loved him, past tense, about John. Wow. We're going to play this back in a minute. Hang on.
One of the first things I decided to process and really tackle head on.
And yes, Christina's hair is gorgeous. He says, yeah, I'm obsessed with this curling iron I got off TikTok. TikTok shop. Yeah.
On was April 9th, almost the
April 9th,
start of
yep.
all of this. Arizona is a one-party consent state, and I did not film her. I also did not record in an area where I was not able to record. Did I view her as a safe person at this time? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Would you? I also felt the need to record it because, in my opinion, she has a tendency to misrepresent facts. With that said, here are some pieces I thought I would share.
I was an absolute loser without a podcast. Being overweight.
Okay, so this is her talking uninterrupted. For transparency, all cuts are noted. Edits were made only for relevance and length. In the portions I left intact, the speaker reference, I'm, in my opinion, something, hang on. False. False. Oops.
I was an absolute loser.
Events that started in 2020, a period that predates our friendship. This felt like deflection at this time in this conversation. And then she's saying, I was an absolute loser without a podcast. Let's keep going. Have you ever heard this, Dali?
I don't remember.
Well, it's only, Christina's only released it recently, but this is a conversation between her and Lauren on April 9.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Juicy.
Without a podcast, being overweight, depressed. My husband wasn't going to work. I loved him. I had my husband. You know what I mean? But like, I was an extrovert and like, I had nothing, okay? And I made it that time. But like, we had a group chat where we talked shit and it became the culture. Yeah.
No, honestly, like this sounds so stupid, but like I'm married to someone that's not LDS. I'm not going to church. I don't know what's normal, like, and so like my friends growing up, we didn't talk about that. I wasn't that person before that. I can possibly say that. Like once people said about me growing up, like Lauren never gossiped. I know. Lauren never gossiped. My young woman teacher was like, I was always service minded. Like this is who I thought I was. I'm feeling lost. I haven't been at 37. My dad's been in my big born. John's not doing well. We're suffering from injury. I don't have fun. Like I lost identity, and I met these funny. Mm-hmm. And I put all my eggs in that basket, and they were shit cocked, and it was funny, and it made me giggle. And I
have a problem with this. She is blaming other people in the group chat. They would shit talk, and it was funny. See, wow. We've now seen that it wasn't other people in the chat that were shit talking. Like if they did any shit talking, it was in response to her shit talking. Right? So this is bullshit. Bullshit, Lauren. Bullshit. Like I'm not saying that like we haven't seen everything, right? It's possible that other people were shit talking at times. But Lauren is making it sound like they were all shit talking and she's just like hanging about. Oh, innocent me. Yeah. Oh, it was a culture of them shit talking for 5 years. Yeah, right.
Participated, and it was 5 years of shit talking. 5 years of
and she just started participating. Right. Well, when she started to get a bit of power about her, then like she became the ringleader. That's how I interpret it, like from what I've seen, because all I've seen is the stuff when she was the big podcast queen and she's like sending out her minions to go and be anonymous posters out in the groups. And she would just like pop in and dump a bunch of bullshit that no one even asked for. And the whole tone of the chat would change. So maybe before she became this big podcast queen, other people would shit talk about stuff. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen that. But from what I've seen, she's the one shit talking. So, yeah, she loved the power. She's the one dropping, the big chunks of text where no one was actively shit talking. Yep. That's what I can see. Right? So, cool. We're finishing now, Dali. So, is Anyone else going at the moment?
I mean,
Jolene on
Russia.
or anything? Or Krisha?
Let me look.
45 years old with the emotional intelligence of a spoiled brat. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, that was interesting. Thank you, Christina, for the extra information today. Tomorrow,
T?
unless something else. Sorry, who?
T? Nina?
Oh, Criminality's on.
Yeah, Truth and Transparency.
Yeah. What's she running?
Idaho 4 lawsuit.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you say Criminality's on?
No,
No.
I don't. Oh, let me see.
Yeah, let me just see.
No, there's not really, and I think she's almost done.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm interested in finding out what Lana has to say. Lana has to say about that. So yeah, we might as well go and rate her. So yeah, we might just flick that over there. So yeah, if you go over to Lana's chat, say hello raid, and cool. Tomorrow, more than likely, unless something else huge comes up, we will continue with this. This is fun. This is very interesting in retrospect. And Dali, this has all been brand new to you. What do you think?
Yeah. Brand new. It's very interesting. Yeah, she's something else.
I'm not impressed with Miss Trisha very much.
No.
I find her to be a bit of an ass kisser. Like I agree with her about the Alex Murdoch thing, and in terms of that audio not being allowed out. Fair enough. Good. She stood up to Lauren, as far as that's what Lauren said anyway, that she stood up to her. So fair, but the rest of what she has been saying has just been a big ass kiss. And guys, let me know, like, has she said anything about this since? Like, has she responded? Has she had anything to say at all about the Lauren situation since any of this? Please tell me. Like, I don't follow her. So if there's been anything, please leave it in the comments, or yeah, I'd be so curious to know if she's come out and she's seen the light at all, or has she been doubling down? I'd like to see if she's been doubling down too. Kresha posted she's not going live today.
Okay.
She's not feeling well. That's no good.
Yeah.
That's no good. Not that you've seen. See, these people, they came out really in defense of Lauren right at the beginning, and it's like they just got the blinders on. It's so strange. It's so strange. It's like, well, I said it, so now I can't go back. And also, she's my friend. Yeah. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Who's Lana? Lana's over at Truth and Transparency. So she's doing a review of the WSU lawsuit for the Idaho 4 families. So yeah, she's does a lot of really in-depth research. So worth checking out.
If it's your thing, she's not for everybody.
Yeah. So anyway, she's always been very kind to this channel. So worth a look. Thank you guys for hanging out. And yeah, Dreamfeed Media, her latest video is very good too. So everyone check that one out as well. Guys, have a great day. And time for the song. Time for the song.
Her name was Hella. She was an Aussie. She was a fake lawyer from the future. She got on YouTube and made some live streams. Her co-host is Dali and she dances sometimes. The words are always so loud, and because she's an 803.